Hello friends, Tony here. Welcome. In this video, I'm going to create a Laravel project, Laravel 12, and using Livewire starter kit. And I'm going to create a CRUD using AI. I have prepared some prompts and I'm going to ask the AI to create a CRUD using the Livewire version 4 page components. Now, Livewire offers single page components, offers multiple page components, offers class-based components, also vault components, and some AIs have been trained with the class-based components. So when you ask to create a CRUD, they generate class-based components. Also, if you ask for single file components, they are not very specific. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can create CRUD for tasks using the latest version 4 of Livewire page components. I have prepared, as I told you, some prompts. So let's create the project. Here I am in the heart directory and I'm going to say Laravel new. Let's name it Laravel AI or Livewire AI. Livewire AI. Hit enter. Let's choose Livewire. And yes, also paste. Yes. Now in this video, I'm not going to use Cloud Code. I have created the same project just for testing behind the scenes using Cloud Code. And yeah, Cloud Code was very good. First, I asked Cloud Code if the Cloud Code has knowledge about Livewire version 4 page components. After I asked, the Cloud Code searched on the documentation for Livewire page components, and then I asked that. So let's hit enter here. Yeah, I'm going to also use the OpenCode because in this video I'm going to use OpenCode. Yes, and also the npm run build. So then the Cloud Codes read the documentation for Livewire page components, and then I asked to generate page components. Okay, so let's see the Livewire AI. I'm going to open this with VS Code. Okay, so here is the project. We're going to use SQLite. Yeah, it's okay. And let's open this project in here. Okay, so here is the project. If I zoom it, we have a login and register, and we can go and register. Good, but for now, let's leave it and let's start and work with the AI. I'm going to use the Ghosty, but it's the same as you're using on the VS Code terminal here. Or let's use this VS Code terminal. I'm going to zoom it right here and I'm going to say OpenCode. Okay, so we are in here in the OpenCode. Now here we have a big pickle by default and OpenCode Zen high if you don't like that. So let's choose, for example, Kimi K2.5. I'm going to choose this one. And first I'm going to add a prompt. So I'm going to show you right now. So you are a senior Laravel engineer. Target stack is Laravel 12, PHP 8.5, Livewire version 4, and Blade, Tailwind, SQLite. And here I have specified some rules. Okay, so understood. I'm ready to help you build with Laravel 12 and Livewire version 4 and Flux UI 3. And now let's add another prompt. Define a CRUD entity with the following fields and constraints. Entity name is task, fields user ID, constraint the user's, title, string required, description, text, nullable, and status, enum, pending, and done, and also timestamps. Do not generate controllers or Livewire components. And as you can see, skills, Livewire development. So let me start by checking the database schema and then generating the necessary files. And we have skills here, so Livewire development, and also using Laravel Boost. Yeah, I can see the users table exists and created tasks table. So tables for gen user ID, title, description, status, string, and default is pending. Creating the model and adding fillable here, also class or status to be task status, which use app enums task status. Okay, and here we have a task status pending. Very good. Also create a factory, task factory, and user ID, user factory, title, description, and status pending. And here we have done. Now migration, enum, model, and factory. And let's see. If we go to app, enums, we have this task status, case pending. Okay, and done. Very good. Next, let's go to models, task model. We have a task model, cast, task status, user ID, title, description, status. Okay, and a public function user belongs to. Very good. Next, let's go to database and factories. We have a task factory. Okay, let's close this, and we have the migration. So user ID, title, description, status. Now here it's okay. We have a default pending, but I don't like this. What I like is to add based on our enum, because if we change the enum in the future, this is pending here. So let's use that task status enum and use a pending value, but yeah, we don't have pending like this. We have pending like this. Very good. And now let's save this. I think now we are okay. And now let's zoom this, because I want to ask if in this case, Kimi K2.5 has knowledge about the pages component in Livewire version 4. So do you have knowledge about Livewire version 4 page components? I'm going to hit enter. And we have here, yes, Livewire version 4 page components are full page components registered via route Livewire instead of traditional controllers and key features. Okay, so Kimi has knowledge about the page components. Now let's create a task index page component and display page title, tasks, task title, task status, and also empty state if no tasks found. Use a simple tailwind layout and also register the route in routes web.php. Let's scroll down and created the inside the resources views pages tasks index blade PHP. Very good. And register the route component features uses title task. Okay, attribute fetches authenticated users tasks. Order new first. Very good. Display task title plus status beige, pending yellow and down green. Very good. No task found, empty state, and simple tiling card layout with wire key. Yes, with wire key. And route registers using route Livewire task pages. Let's see. Let's close this. Let's also close this. And if I go inside the resources, views, pages, here we have tasks directory and we have the index component, page component. And here we have a specify the title and render here, which is okay, but yeah, if task is empty, no tasks, li, pass in the wire key, displaying the task title and also task status with a different color, which is okay. But for example, here, I don't like the public function render. So instead of the render, let's use computed properties. So I'm going to say here, use computed properties to fetch the user's tasks. Okay. And when I used Cloud Code added computed properties, but yeah, now it changes to public function tasks, computed, return task query where user ID, auth ID, ordered by created out. Yes, it's okay, it's acceptable. And here now we check this task is empty for each of these tasks as a task. Okay, so if I open now the project and let's register here. Now we need to add the tasks in here, but is okay. Let's navigate to /tasks and we have tasks title and no tasks found. So now I want a link to create a page, to create a task, and also for edit. So let's open again Kimi AI, and I'm going to say add, create, and edit pages for tasks. I'm not going to specify now. This is a page component. I'm going to show you if the Kimi is going to understand that. So I'm going to add this in full. And yeah, as you can see, has created inside the views, pages, task, create blade. It is a full page component, has title create task. So without I specifying that, this is going to understand now. And here we have public string for title, description, status. On the mount, we say this status, the status pending value. Okay. Also adding validation inside here. Now this, if you don't like, you can change, but for now I'm going to leave it because it's going to be a very long video. And then task create, user ID, auth ID, title, description, and status. Okay, let's scroll down. The same for the edit. Here we have edit mount. If the user task user ID is not auth ID abort, then yeah, it's going to use this check. Instead, we can create also policies, but yeah, that's okay. And then mounting the task, public tasks, $sign task, and saying this task, this task title, description, and status. Okay, I think we are good. So let's just scroll down, register the routes, add Livewire task create, middleware, also added name, and also route Livewire tasks, passing the task model, edit, very good. Also, inside the index has added anchor link, so route task create, and also has modified here edit, adding an edit link. Okay, so let me verify everything is working by checking the files are in place, so don't create them. And here is what he have done. Okay, let's see now. Let's open. We have create and edit, and the create is this new title create task class external component, public string title, description, and status, on mount task this status to be task status pending value. Yeah, as we saw. Now let's see on the browser. If I refresh, we have this task create, click, and we have a task create here. We have title, description, and status. Now the styling is not working. So let me just open a new terminal, and I'm going to say npm run dev here. The styling is missing, but it's okay. Now let's use a fake filler here. I'm going to create a task, and we are redirected back. As you can see, the status is pending. We can create another one. Let's use a fake filler, and I'm going to choose now status to be done. Create the task, and now this is done. We can edit also this one, click, and change this to be done. Okay, of course, if I just log out and let's register with a new user and navigate the tasks, we don't have any tasks. Now let's also create a new task with this one, but what I want is we don't have a delete. Also, when I go here, I want to have a delete. So let's open again the Kimi, and I'm going to say design a save delete flow for Livewire version 4. So requirement, confirmation step, soft delete support, and prevent accidental deletes. It's going to add deleted at the task table, add soft deletes. Okay, let's close this. And here we have a delete method. We have also the cancel and confirmation. So confirm delete task, find the task ID. If we don't have a task or the task user ID is not the same as the auth ID, is going to abort, then it's going to this deleting task ID to task ID. Please confirm delete title, task title, and show delete model to be true. Also then cancel, and on the delete, if we don't have this deleting task ID, is going to return, otherwise going to say task find this deleting task ID. And again, he's going to check For that, then it's going to delete, and it's going to say delete in task ID to be null, confirm delete title to be empty, and show delete model to false. Okay, so backend add solve delete straight to task model, migration add deleted add, and also frontend delete button triggers confirmation model, and so on. Security, user can only delete their own tasks, otherwise it's going to show 403. Task ID is validated before and after the model display, and soft delete allow recovery if needed. Now let's see on the browser. If I refresh, yeah, we have a delete here, and let's go and create another task. And now if I say delete to this one, we have a confirmation. I'm going to say cancel. If I delete, it's going to delete. Very good. I think we are okay with our CRUD. Just let me see if we have tests. And as you can see, we don't have a test for our tasks. So let's tell the Kimi to create that. I'm going to show you the right best test for Livewire version 4 tasks, task CRUD component. Coverage can create a task, validation error appears, can update task, can delete task, and database assertions. Use refresh database, no factories unless necessary, and no UI snapshots. And the file does not exist, so let me create it with all the tests. We're going to create this task index test. And yeah, because we are not logged in, authenticated, and run the PHP artisan test. Okay, friends, let's say exit, and thank you, Kimi, for that. Okay, friends, so this is what I wanted to show you in this video, how we can create CRUD for Livewire version 4 using the page components and also using free AI tools. Now, if you like such videos and if you like more content about AI, leave a comment in this video and I'm going to create more content about free or cloud code or any AI tool you want. Now, don't forget to subscribe and like this video because it's going to help me to create more content like this, and see you in the next one. All the best. Thank you very much.